Alright folks, I'm back for a quick update here. You just saw the unboxing of the most, incredible piece of steel I've seen in a long time. Here's what's going on. A little bit of a revelation. The handle that I ordered for this pick, it's not going to fit. If you can believe it, it's not wide enough at the shoulder, which is kind of interesting because when Timmy had told me that he took the handle out of this head, that the head didn't fit in the eye, and they filled the empty spaces on either end with wooden wedges. And they kind of had it all wedged together. You know, which really doesn't make sense to me because it's like I said, I don't know if this was ever put into service. I mean, there's absolutely no damage to this head whatsoever. You know, and if you go back in the videos, like I told you at Timmy's, and you look at the handle, when he took the handle out of it, it was nothing but literally a piece of driftwood almost, you know. He said it was still good and solid, but man, a lot of years on it. But obviously, somebody tried to take a handle and make it fit this eye. Now, it goes on there. But there's no way that shoulder is going to fill up all of that empty space. So, plan B. We'll save this. This will be great for another double bit or something of that nature. No doubt. Nick Thrain Axe and Saw. I've got this nice 32-inch, beautiful ash double bit blank. And don't you know, it is just wide enough for that eye. I mean, I cannot afford to lose any wood on these sides. I have to make this so precision to fit. I don't have any extra wood to work with. I have enough, but I don't have any extra, which really creates an awesome challenge. So yeah, I'm really quite happy about that, especially when you get down and around here. I've got it covered. I'm going to be okay. But it's like I said, I can't take any chances. So therefore, I've drawn all my quadrant lines, you know, especially up here around the head, where I really need to know where I am going to be so that I don't go overboard. You know, I can never erase this line. This line must stay. So that's going to be the next step, and hopefully I can do that tomorrow. I'm really super excited about this project. So it's not as if I'm going to put this tool into use. I never will. This is strictly a wall hanger, and it's a wall hanger to be made as beautiful as it possibly can be made in restoration, because this is a true piece of American heritage. So here we are. Okay. We're in our finishing stages of this gorgeous Prospector's Pick project. I'm going to go ahead and hang the head. So here we go. Alright. Now I cut this much wood off before I put the kerf in it. Okay. So it's so neat, it only fits on one way. Now I'm going to give it some wraps here. See how she does. There's a big piece broke right off. That's alright, I can glue that. Boy, I'd have to say, she's about right where I want her. Very nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue and drive the wedge. Get a good amount of wood glue on here. You know, everybody does it different. This is just the way I do it. Alright? Some guys like to use the boiled linseed oil, you know, which is fine. To each his own, right? However you want to roll with that. Get me a good piece of leather and I set it down here on the floor. And I just start working that wedge down. Slowly, not too fast. Just keep working that wedge. Boy. Can you see how swelled out that is? You see that? That's what we're looking for. Just swollen. I love it. It's so beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to let that sit for a bit and I'll go ahead and trim it up. Alright, so here we are, folks. I've got the final sanding done. It's just beautiful. The grain is really, really super nice. Worked out great. Fitmanship, just perfect. Very difficult with these ears, these cheeks, not ears, cheeks that come down on the handle. Very difficult to fit. They're there for a reason though. They create so much more stability for the head on the handle because it creates so much more contact surface area than as if it were to come straight across. So got a lesson there. I've never dealt with those before, and yeah, really happy with the haft. And I'm not going to do steel wedges, not at all. But what I am going to do, because this is really going to be an ornamental piece. Obviously, this is a part of American heritage. This finely made piece of steel by the hands of a blacksmith is it to me is just so impressive. But I want to keep a little bit of an older look to it, and there's a stain I really like to use. It's called Jacobian, and it's by Minwax. And I just want to show you how beautiful that this stain looks when you're making something look old. Oh, are you, folks, are you really? Are you seeing this? Oh, wow. This is much more than I expected. This is a different piece of ash here that I got from my buddy Nick. Thank you. Are you watching, Nick? Nick Thrain? Are you seeing this, buddy? Wow. Wow, this is just amazing. This we want to be sure to wipe the excess off the steel though, because we don't want that residue on the steel. That's not cool. Oh, look at that. Huh? Oh, I'm just so tickled. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here for about the next hour, and I'm just gonna massage this beautiful handle with stain. And then after this, we're gonna move to the conditioning process, which is gonna be the vodka or the vodka. Yeah. So do I use this process with my working tools? Absolutely I do. I just like the look, you know? Well, you can't stain a handle. The heck you can't. You can stain it any color you want, you know? Look at that. Watch. Here we go. Oh, whoop. Look at how beautiful. Oh, man. These are deep rubbed in stains too. I don't mess around, you know. Look at how beautiful that looks. Wow. I'm just blown away. All right, folks. I just want to share this little bit of the process with you. All right, folks. I'm back for the final piece of this series of this miner's pick that I've been refurbishing here, that was sent to me by Timmy Ledoux. Tim, I just want to thank you again for giving me the opportunity to do such an incredible project. I really, really love this, and I really love the way it turned out. I couldn't be happier. But thanks for following along and watching the series on this. But it's just another beautiful day here in the Northeast, and have a look at this beautiful, beautiful miner's pick. Let me show you the other side, because this side, the grain is like, it's just crazy. And then the other side, the grain is just the opposite. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece of ash. Thank you so much, Nick Thrain. Check Nick out. Nick Thrain Axe and Saw. It's where I got my ash handle from. But man, I just love it. This was a phenomenal project for me to be able to work on. Look at that. I filled that eye up. That is one big eye. I'll tell you what. It took a lot of wood to fill that. And it did. I didn't have any extra either. I didn't have any extra on either side, and I didn't have any extra on either end. But the wedge drove beautiful, and she's solid as a rock. So, yeah. Alright. Thanks again for watching, folks. And thanks again, Tim, for sending me such a beautiful old piece of history.